Right. Yes. Yes. TA Drinkers, give me a second. He's setting it up. He's setting it up. We got stuff to talk about. Let me set this thing up right quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My bad. All right. Welcome to a live installment of Tell 'em Alejandro, your number one place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Let's go. Basketball, you already know. Spider-Man's in the building. Ask the bunnies why they call me Spider-Man, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know we got the New York Giants cup on deck. And of course, we sipping that lean. What time is it? 9 in the morning, goddamn. Give me a second. Let me share this. Boom. See if I can put this on Twitter. Boom. Alright. Or I'm gonna give out that little tweet. Alright, so boom. TA Drinkers, yo, yesterday was lit. With basketball, boom. We had this game right here. We had a game 7. And we had the Celtics and the Raptors. Now, I already told y'all. I think that the Celtics winning that series. Celtics won yesterday by 3 points. Celtics are currently up 2-0. I think the Celtics winning that series, man. I think that time has ran out for the defending world champs. They got lucky last year. They didn't have to deal with a healthy Kevin Durant. And this year, unfortunately, they lost Kawhi Leonard, who's their best player, the Kawhi Manizi. They're going to have a tough time dealing with Jason Tatum, who had 34 points this game with 8 rebounds. I was watching after game 1. I was like, damn, like one of the adjustments that Toronto could make would be putting their best player, 6'9", Pascal Siakam, to try and slow down Jason Tatum. Didn't work. Tatum still had 34 points. In the fourth quarter, yo, Marcus Smart, the goon, the defenseman for the Boston Celtics, woke up. Yo, I think he had 5 threes in the fourth quarter alone. And before he hit his 5th one, I think he had 4 straight. So he was like 4 for 5 from 3 at one point in the fourth quarter to start off. This is with Tatum already cooking, especially in the third quarter. Toronto played mad good. That's a tough L. OG Anunoby, I think he's playing very good for the Toronto Raptors. He didn't play last year for them because he was injured. VanVleet, he's a free agent. He's an upcoming free agent. I hope that the New York Knicks could steal Fred VanVleet from the Toronto Raptors. That's my favorite Raptor. He had 19 points. Ibaka was alright. Toronto did well, man, defending Tatum, especially in pick and roll. I think for them to win, they just gotta play the same way. It just, things didn't go their way. They lost by 3. Let me show you the last play. And then we're going to go over the highlights for the Game 7. The Game 7 was crazy, TA Drinkers. Oh, my God. That series was historic. I want to show you my man's Kemba Walker from the Bronx, baby. Kemba Walker, he sliced and diced Serge Ibaka in the closing seconds of the game. My man's from the X, you feel me? Got to represent, you know what I'm saying? Nasty cross. So I'm clicking this one. Athletic Productions. 68 views. Woo! Oh, nah. He's showing Michael Jordan. We don't want no Michael Jordan. What about homie? Oh, yeah, 13 seconds. What about homie with the 192 views? With the bad quality. I'm going to give you a like, too. What up? Let's go. Full screen action. I don't like this one. I ain't going to lie. I don't like this one. I'm sorry, I'll take my light back. I don't like this one. I want my fans to see it properly. The same way how I saw it. See, this one's sloppy. 720? That's not 720. That's Fugazi. Give me that 1080. Give me that 1080 HD. Oh, they capping. It's not lit. That's what that means. It's not lit. Got caught. Oh, he got caught cussing? Let's see this one. 1 view. Oh, yeah, homie with... My man's with 4 views. You cooking. I'm giving you your first like, man. I like this footage. 46.7 seconds. The Celtics were up by 1 point. Kemba Walker put a nice crossover on Serge Ibaka. Let's go over it. Oh, yeah, coming off the Jaylen Brown screen. Going to his right with a slight push off with the left hand. Very, very unnoticeable. That's the Michael Jordan, you feel me? That's what Jordan did to Byron Russell to finish the 6th championship. The subtle push off with the left hand. Jordan's was more egregious, but still, the angles that I saw, you can see Kemba slightly on some forearm-ish, you feel me? Boop. Ooh, the crossover, I was going crazy. Cause I already know, see, if you know about Kemba, you know that's what he'd be doing. You seen him back when he was in college. JaVale McGhee is a GOAT for, you know, being a Shaq and a Fool legend, making a lot of bad plays. But JaVale McGee's brother never made it to the NBA because he lined up with Kemba Walker in college. And Kemba Walker hit him with that same move. Let me pull it up. Just so you know, one of the many reasons why I rock with Kemba Walker heavy. Gary McGhee, R.I.P. Gary McGee's career. He never made it to the A. Cause my man Kemba, a.k.a. Yemba, sliced and diced that behind before he even got to the league. You feel me? Hold on. No advertisements, man. No advertisements. Don't get me in trouble. We skipping all ads because my man Kemba Walker out here slicing and dicing from the Bronx with 17 points. He was struggling entering the 4th quarter. Yeah. UConn, boy. My man Kemba went to UConn. You know what I'm saying? Yo, put some respect on Kemba Walker's name. You feel me? Just gotta show some love. One of my NYC goons in the league. He does this. Same move he put on Ibaka, you feel me? Getting that mid-range, and he could slice and dice them big. That's JaVale McGee's brother. Never had a chance, man. Ooh. Woo! I ain't know it was that nasty. I ain't seen it in a minute. Oh, it was better than the Ibaka one. Oh, my God. God damn. Poor man ankles. Hold up. They zoomed in. They slow motion. Damn, we gotta end JaVale McGee's brother's career before it starts. You don't get to the NBA, young man. You get crossed up in college. That's what my man Kemba Walker does, man. He don't play that. He hit Serge Ibaka with one of those. Had to get him up out of here. Celtics is up 2-0. I think the Celtics is winning this series. I also think that the Celtics... I think they win in the East, man. Speaking about winning the East, you know, today's a big game, I think. Let me see. With Miami and Giannis in the East. Giannis is down 1-0. He better fight back, man. But I mean, regardless whether it's the Heat or the Bucks, I'm taking young Kobe, Jason Tatum, man. He's slicing and dicing cats. With Kemba as a sidekick, come on, man. Jaylen Brown ain't no chump change. Marcus Smart out here banging shots out of nowhere. Yo, let's just talk about this Game 7. I don't want to keep slurping up the Celtics. This Game 7 was crazy, boy. Came down to the wire. I was screaming. Nikola Jokic, I like how he played this game. And I like how he played this series. I feel like Jokic has some stuff to prove. So it was important for him to have a good series, in my opinion. And it was important for Jokic to play well against another star big man, in my opinion. Rudy Gobert, the Frenchman, the Stifle Tower, the man who got the coronavirus, which ultimately led to the league suspending. Donovan Mitchell, I felt so bad for. Donovan Mitchell for the Utah Jazz and Jamal Murray for the Denver Nuggets. They had a historic series. They became each. Before this series, there were only 2 players that accomplished this feat. Now it's 4, them 2 included, Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell. Only Allen Iverson and Michael Jeffrey Jordan have multiple 50-point games in the same series. That's crazy. They was going nut. Their numbers are astronomical. Their numbers off the charts. Matter of fact, let's pull up their numbers. Yeah, boy. Oh my God. No, I do. I'm a fiend. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, up. You know the Knicks had a chance to draft Donovan Mitchell, man. I didn't know who he was. They drafted Frank Ntilikina instead. Oh, Mitchell dropped to 13. He was the 13th pick by the Denver Nuggets, actually. He was traded. His pick was traded. Oh, my God. Donovan Mitchell. Yo, I felt so bad for him. You know why? His numbers are crazy, and he's losing. Like, game one. I'm about to pull up the numbers right now. He had 57 points. I remember that. Game one. And he lost. And then the Utah Jazz, they won games 2, 3, and 4. The Utah Jazz, after losing game one with Mitchell scoring 57 points, won 3 straight. And then they ended up losing 3 straight to the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets win the series 4-3. Crazy series. Oh my God. Crazy series. Pull up these numbs, boy. Pull up these numbs for Donovan Mitchell. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the game log on basketball reference. That's why I'm gonna switch it up. I like basketball reference, but not for their game logs. Game logs are like ESPN. Feel me? We gotta pull up these astronomical, these stupid numbers, man. Both these players gotta pay our respects. Denver, by the way, they won this game. They won this series. They will be going on to play Kawhi Leonard, and the LA Clippers. It might be better for the league that Denver's going to play the Clippers instead of Utah, because I think Denver is a little bit deeper. So they might give the Clippers a tougher game, a tougher series than Utah. They are a lot more dependent on Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell had 2 guys that were injured, but now it's only one. Boban Bogdanovic. He's a 20-point-per-game scorer. He was missing this entire series. And then Michael Conley Jr. was missing to start the series. He came back, though. He came back in the middle of the series, but unfortunately, it was to no avail. But look at these numbers for Donovan Mitchell. 57 points in game 1 with a loss in overtime. 30 points game 2 with a win. 20 points game 3 with a win. 51 points game 4 with a 2-point win. So now his team's up 3-1. Then they ended up losing 3 straight with him scoring 30 points, 44 points, and then 22 points. At the end, he had a turnover too. Oh man, that game was so crazy. Donovan Mitchell averaged 36.3 points this series. 5 rebounds, 4.9 assists. Mad impressive. Mad impressive. I already know everything about Donovan Mitchell, man. As a rookie, as y'all know, Wes Breezy, the Energizer Bunny, Russell Westbrook's my favorite player. As a rookie, Donovan Mitchell took on Westbrook when Westbrook had Paul George, Playoff P, and Carmelo Anthony. And his team won that series. That's when I had to put respect on that man's name. I didn't know how nice he was. I saw how nice he was as the season went on, but then, of course, going into the series, I picked OKC. Mitchell smoked them. I think that was a 5-game series. Look at these numbers for Mitchell. Jamal Murray. He had 50 in game 4 when they lost. He had 50. With 9 threes. Yo, he's spraying. He's wet. He got 9 threes with an L. He followed that up with 42 with a win. And he was going crazy in the 4th quarter. Video game stuff. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Jamal Murray's game 7 wasn't as impressive as his game 6, 5, and 4. But that 3-game stretch in games 4, 5, and 6, if y'all remember how LeBron James played when he was down 3-1, Jamal Murray played like that. If y'all remember how Kyrie Irving played when he was down 3-1, the year when Cleveland came back against Golden State, 2016, Kyrie and LeBron were going crazy in those 3 games. Jamal Murray was like that. Mitchell was too. But at the end, Murray was winning. Mitchell got it off crazy, and he was countering everything Jamal was sending at him, but Mitchell was losing. Jamal Murray's games 4, 5, and 6 were unbelievable, especially games 5 and 6. I don't know who could have beaten him. And he was mad emotional. He was talking about his sneakers. Let me show you Jamal's sneakers. Jamal was showing off his sneakers, man. He was woke. Yo, TA Drinkers, this man wanted to win. Can you imagine? He was down 3-1. Everybody counted him out. He went so hard. He had the George Floyd sneakers. The Breonna Taylor sneakers, man. He was going hard. Athlete, yo, let me tell you something. These athletes, Kobe said it in one of his interviews. RIP to GOAT. A lot of them, they start getting a lot of money, and then they don't fiend out anymore. Look at Jamal Murray's face. That's somebody who wants it. When he went down 3-1, he wanted it. He did not want to leave the bubble. He did not want to go back home and enjoy his bunny that he accidentally leaked on IG or whatever social media it was. You know what I'm saying? With the little session that he was having. He did not want to go back. He earned everybody's respect. A lot of people probably didn't know who he was. Canadian. He's a star. He's definitely a star at this point with the George Floyd sneakers. And the Breonna Taylor sneakers, man. I'm proud of Jamal Murray putting on a show. Yo, let's pull up the highlights, man. Let's pull up the highlights. I know I've been rambling. Let's just pull up the footage. Yes. Game 7. Yo, ain't nothing like a game 7, man. Even with no crowd, game 7 was lit. Let's get it. House of highlights, man. Let's get it. House of highlights, baby. I ain't just want to switch off for that. I don't want to play no ad. I don't want no trouble with YouTube or nothing. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, oh yeah, yo, TA Drinkers, you about to go over this footage. Yo, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's do it. Yeah. On the back. Hold up. I want some better quality. What up? I want better quality. This already 720p, you lying. Damn, House of Highlights let me down. Nah. See, we gotta go to the NBA. NBA be frontin', son. I don't want to click the NBA's one, but I know they got the best footage. They be frontin'. Let me see ESPN. ESPN gotta have a good one. Word, man. It's on y'all channel. Y'all better have the best foot. You know what I'm saying? Better have the best footage. Alright, so boom, I'm gonna give y'all a like. Cause, you know, I want good business. Alright, let's get it, man. TA Drinkers game 7. Game 7, boy. Jamal Murray going to work on Donovan Mitchell. What up? With that Jokic screen. Oh, yo, Jeremy Grant. I like him. He used to play with Westbrook. He used to play with Philly, too. Jokic handoff with the screen. Murray midi. That's nice. You know Gobert don't want to leave the paint. Gobert trying to protect rim. Jokic jump shot. Woo. don't know. Porter Jr., I wish the Knicks drafted him, man. We just didn't know about his back. His back is looking fine, though. My man Jokic. Hold up. Let me pull up Nikola Jokic's numbers. Because, like I said, I felt like it was important for him to have a good series, because he's ranked amongst some of the top bigs. And it seems like, you know, unfortunately, sometimes when the game's on the line, he don't shine. You feel me? You can't not shine when the game's on the line. That's how you get your name. When the lights is on, you gotta show up. You feel me? Jokic this series, he averaged 26.7 points, 8.1 rebounds, 5.4 assists. He averages a lot of assists for a big man. He didn't get a lot of rebounds because he spent a lot of time on the perimeter. But games 1, games 2, and game 7, he had double-digit rebounds. So he started strong and he finished strong. You feel me? That was important. He played his behind off this game 7. 13 for 23 shooting, 30 points, 14 boards, 4 assists, 5 fouls too. He played a chunk of that fourth quarter with 5 fouls. He did not foul out. Jokic, man, you earned your respect. Y'all put some respect on Nikola Jokic's name now. He went up against Rudy Gobert and he held his own. Oh, Jordan Clarkson, I like him too for the Utah Jazz. He might be a free agent. I thought he played pretty good for the Jazz. They traded for him during the season, and I think that trade worked out for them. Oh, Gobert, boom. Nice alley-oop. They had a few times when they alley-ooped to Gobert, and I thought it was real impressive. I wasn't expecting it. I also liked how Gary Harris for 3. I liked how enthusiastic Donovan Mitchell was, and I liked how it seemed like whatever problems they may have had with Rudy Gobert for getting the corona and seemingly not like caring, Porter Jr. and 1. That was strong. It seemed like Donovan Mitchell was cool with Rudy Gobert again. Porter Jr., son. That was strong. And 1. I see you. Damn near broke his tailbone. Damn near broke his booty. That looked like it hurt. Homie got muffed. Oh, good pass. Ah, that's my man, Tony Craig. Goon D. He clamps up. I like him. Porter Mitty. Oh, airball. What is that? Ooh, Jordan Clarkson. Let's go, boy. I think he's Filipino. Filipino-American. Shout out to the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? Speaking that Tongalo. You know what I'm saying? I'm nice with it. What up? Holla at me. Tongalo. Who that, Porter? I see you, Porter. I see you, Porter. Porter Jr. Hold up. Let me see the numbers. How much he had this game 7? How much he had for the whole series? I like Michael Porter Jr. I'm glad he's healthy. Yo, I gotta give a shout out to my cousin. I'm gonna see if I can hit him up later. He wanted the Knicks to draft Porter. I don't know if he wanted the Knicks to draft Porter. He's not a Knicks fan. He just you know, he knows I rock with the Knicks. And he makes fun of me basically. And he was telling me, yo, the Knicks should have drafted Porter Jr. I was like, yeah, I wanted the Knicks to draft him too, but at the same token, I understood why the Knicks did not draft him. Several other organizations did not draft him, including the Los Angeles Clippers. This is before they even had Kawhi and Paul George, because, you know, the medical reports must have been bad on Porter Jr.'s back for several other organizations to see and decide that they don't want to take a chance on Porter Jr. That's why I can't fault the Knicks here. This isn't a Knicks move. Usually the Knicks make, you know, poor decisions, but passing up on Porter Jr. was a bad decision by the Knicks, but it was a bad decision by several teams in the NBA. Porter Jr. had 15 points in Game 5. He had 10 in this Game 7. He played more in other games in the series. He had 28 points in Game 2 that they lost. He ain't played too much in this Game 7. But just to follow up on, you know, the fact that it wasn't just the Knicks that passed up on Porter Jr. The Clippers had the chance to draft Porter Jr. twice, if I'm not mistaken, at 12 and 13, and they passed on Porter Jr. Then the Knicks passed on him at, I think, 8. No, at 9. At 9. As long as Porter Jr. is healthy, with his potential, you know, the sky's the limit. And now the Nuggets also have Bobo. The Nuggets got Bobo, Porter Jr. They might get rid of Gary Harris. Who knows? Because, you know, he's been injured up, missing time, whatever. I think they should keep Gary Harris. Jamal Murray's nasty. Jokic is nasty. They still got Will Barton. He's injured. He's out of the bubble. Nuggets got potential, man. So, boom. Who passed on Porter Jr.? The Charlotte Hornets. They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That was a trade to the Clippers. The Clippers passed on him twice. The Sixers, man. Yo, if you look at some of the picks that the Sixers made, man, the Sixers could have been monsters. Imagine if the Philadelphia 76ers did not draft Markelle Fultz. And they drafted Jason Tatum instead that year with the #1 pick that they traded up to get. They got finessed. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they got Colin Sexton instead of Porter Jr. A lot of people. Wendell Carter Jr. for the Chicago Bulls. Mo Bamba. I'm not even trying to knock Mo Bamba. I'm not trying to dub him or play him. But the song that my man's Wes, I think Wes Shock. Let me Google him. My man's Wes. The song that he dropped, Mo Bamba, goes harder than Mo Bamba in the NBA right now. Mo Bamba ain't even making no noise, man. That song goes hard, but I think it's Sheck Wes. Word. Sheck Wes. I think he's from New York. Sheck Wes' song, Mo Bamba, goes harder than what Mo Bamba has produced in the NBA thus far, man. Can't even lie to you. 2 years, 47 games in the first year, 62 games in the second year. He's only started 1 game. Frank Ntilikina type of numbers. Not impressive. 5.7 points for his career. About 5 rebounds. 1.4 blocks. Not impressive, man. For a number 6 overall pick, that's too low. Born in New York, that's what's up. Too low, man. You probably gotta get another team. Because, you know, Nikola Vucevic for the Orlando Magic, he gets it in. That's his starting center. And he puts up all-star numbers. So maybe if Bamba could go somewhere else, he can get more minutes. But thus far, he's a bust. Number 6 overall, he's a bust thus far. I don't even want to talk about DeAndre Ayton because I've been hearing a lot of stuff about the Phoenix Suns, man. Been hearing stuff about the Phoenix Suns and, you know, women. Bodies, you know what I'm saying? Whores. I don't even want to get into all that. But yeah, long story short, it's not just the Knicks that passed up on Porter Jr. Mad people did. It's good that he's healthy. Let's get back in these highlights, man. Get back in these highlights, bruh. What up? Ooh, post spin. Jokic went to work in the post this game. He didn't just settle for jump shots like he does from time to time. Boom, nice little midi there. Jokic this year, he showed that he can create his own shot. He's not just a glorified stretch big. He can create his own shot off the dribble, I mean. And of course, we already know that he had a post-up game, but, you know, sometimes it works better for the team for him to stretch the court out, stretch the big man out than, you know, bang in the post. This was a tough shot by Mitchell. I was shocked. I thought he was going to give the ball up to the corner man, Royce O'Neal. He drove baseline into his own teammate and shot over that. That's crazy. Ooh, Mitchell was attacking the hoop second half. Mitchell started off the first half bad. Mitchell, yo, Utah got hot in the third quarter. OD hot. Utah was down double digits this game. Good move by Mitchell. Feed yo, big man. Get the fuck away. Yo, Rudy Gobert had me hyped third quarter. Yo, he was big man and stuff. Any drop-off pass, he was catching it and flushing it. Anybody who shot, he was crashing the old boards hard and cleaning up. Big man, son. Jokic played good and he got the last laugh, but Gobert was more of a thug this game. You feel me? Gobert was a goon in the paint. I like when a big man's a goon in the paint. Of course, you know, floor spacing wise and all that, it's nice when the big man stretches. And of course, 3 points is more valuable than 2. But man, you get sometimes you see the flex by 23, Royce O'Neal, you get a little competitive edge when your man's is in there banging. You feel me? Broad shoulders, sharp elbows, banging, bro. Look at 23, flexing. Yeah, Gobert had me like that. Joe Ingles, boy, a.k.a. Joe Ingles. You know what I'm saying? Look at Gobert, yo. Look at Gobert in the pick and roll, man. Rolling, hoop diving hard. Jokic, remember, I told you, Jokic had 5 fouls. Now you see how he was getting in that foul trouble. Gobert was stepping up the intensity. Gobert was getting aggressive on these bumps. The French freak, boy. The stifled tower. Letting them know. Gobert just can't shoot, you feel me? He's mad good, though. He's an athletic glass rim protector. Woo! You see why Gobert had me lit? He had me lit in the third quarter, but can't even lie. This whole second half, he had me lit, bro. You ain't see that? You ain't see the Euro step? We're going to call it the French step. Watch the French step by Rudy Gobert. Wham, wham. Ooh, the big man. Look at the footwork. Hold on. Run that back one more time. Look at the footwork. Boop, boop. Ooh. Can't even lie. Big man going in slow motion like that, that was lit. And that's not his game. That's how you know he's pulling out all the stops. Jokic. Look at how Jokic used his body. Use his body to try and seal Gobert, put Gobert in his back. You feel me? Using the head fake, using the ball fake, using positioning. Yes, positioning. Jokic was keeping it basic. He was not settling for only glorified jump shots. You know what I'm saying? He was getting in that paint on a rim protector in a Rudy Gobert. Blow by, ball fake, head fake. Use my booty, use my hips, use positioning. Give me that layup, stop playing. Joe Ingles, he did the same thing. That's that crafty move. Yo, a player who's crafty and smart, they could play in the league for so long. Like a Manu Ginobili. Yo, look at how these dudes, Jokic and Ingles, get to the hoop. They get close. They stuck, but they like slip out the situation with just smart stuff. Head fake. That's what Dwayne Wade used to do. Kobe Bryant, RP to go. They used to just head fake, ball fake, catch you here, catch you there. Ooh, look at the Euro by Donovan Mitchell. Look at the Euro by Donovan Mitchell sliding up in there. Woo, with the lime green shoes, the highlighter sneakers. I see you. But Jamal Murray had the last laugh. Look at that. Boop, boop. That Euro was nice. It was painful to watch. Either Mitchell or Murray lose. I wanted them to both win. You know there can only be one. Off the glass. I see Jamal Murray. 2:30 left in the fourth. Nuggets up 2. O'Neal, ball fake. Conley, he driving. He's a lefty. Oh, alley-oop. Oh, that's what I was like, yo. And boom, hold on, watch. Pay attention to this. I already know what's going to happen. All right. So Gobert got poked in the eye on that alley-oop. That alley-oop was nuts, right? But then look right here. You're going to see Mason Plumlee, who used to play for the Brooklyn Nets. It looked like he had a mistake on the inbounds. Boom, look. Oh, they ain't going to show it. Oh, if you saw the game live, you know what I'm talking about. It looked like he was trying to check the ball in, but he didn't fully check the ball in. Then he accidentally walked in bounds. Then he just checked it in. And then it seemed like they called timeout, like they was going to review it. Then they went to commercials, and then they came back. I thought they was reviewing it. All of a sudden, Denver had the ball. I thought this was actually a big part of the game. Because if this is an infraction on Mason Plumlee, which, again, they're not showing it, then it would have been Utah's ball again. Instead, Denver has the rock, and Jokic hit the game winner, son. Look at the footwork. The hooky. Ooh, this ain't hooky from when we used to go to school, you feel me? This is the hook shot. The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar type of hooky, you feel me? Hooky. Ooh. That was nice. Footwork. Boop, boop. Yes, zoom in, slow motion. Saw he used that elbow to kind of go around just a little bit. And he used that toe tap. Not Jamal, this is Donovan Mitchell. He getting stripped at the end. I was so sad for him. But then the Nuggets made a mistake. Murray got the rock. He's supposed to pull it out. Instead, he passed it to his mans for a layup. He missed the layup. And then everybody was about to be mad at him if they lost the game. But Conley Jr. missed that shot for 3, which would have won it for Utah. 81-80. Instead, it's 80-78. And my man's Donovan Mitchell has to suffer a painful L. Oh! I felt so bad for him, man. The boom right here. It's like, yo, the Nuggets, again, they're up 2 points. They don't need to score. So this is a big risk that they are taking by trying to attack and trying to score instead of holding the ball and just getting fouled. And they messed up. And homie missed the layup. That's Tony Craig. That's the defenseman. I would rather, if we're going to do that, that Murray tries to score. Don't give it to the man who's out here strictly for his defense. You feel me? Murray, you've had a spectacular series. Nonetheless, Craig misses, and it's only boom. It looks like 5 and change, about 5 seconds at that point. And Utah, you know, they're scrambling. They just had to put up whatever shot they could. I see Donovan Mitchell. You see him 45 down there with his hands up? He wanted it because he was still on the floor. Remember? Boom. He was still on the floor from that turnover. I want to see where Mitchell was when Gobert gets his rebound. Outlet, takes one dribble, outlet to Conley. Oh, he wanted it. I don't think there was enough time, though. 1.7 seconds. Damn, look, Mitchell's by the referee. He wanted it. He wanted to make up his mistake. I feel him. Conley had to shoot, though. I would rather Conley shoot right there then pass to Mitchell, and then you run out of time. Look, the ball is just coming out of his hands, and it's 0.6 of a second. The ball probably wouldn't have got to Mitchell in time for him to shoot. Conley Jr. had to shoot. It's just unfortunate he was off balance, and it rolled in and out, too. That's crazy. Yo, what a Game 7. T.A. Jenkins, the NBA playoffs is so popping right now. I can't express this to you. As a fan who had 4 months that I had to just sit there and fiend out because this is my drug. I got no drugs. Basketball is my drugs. I'm a fiend. I got no drugs for 4 months. I was in rehab. That's what quarantine was. Quarantine for me with no basketball was hell. And now it's lit. What we got today? Giants bring back Jalapio. Yeah, the New York Giants just signed the center that got injured last year. That's what's up. He had an Achilles injury. Yo, today we got the Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks. That's going to be a lit game. Giannis got to bounce back. Giannis might win the MVP for the 2nd straight year. He won MVP last year. And this year, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, he won the Defensive Player of the Year. So, it's going to be a big disappointment if the Bucks don't win this series. Miami's bringing it to them. I expect the Bucks to win this game because I think the Heat are going to win this series, but I don't think that the Bucks are going to go out like chumps. You feel me? But if the Bucks do go out like chumps, or if they do get eliminated before even getting to the NBA playoffs, I do expect Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, to leave the Milwaukee Bucks. He has 1 year left on his contract after this. And today's Game 7 is going to be crazy. The OKC Thunder versus the Houston Rockets. They literally just traded away the Energizer Bunny, Wes Breezy, Russell Westbrook for Chris Paul. And right now, Chris Paul is putting his team in position to get the last laugh. The last play of Game 6, basically Russell Westbrook made a mistake with some good defense played by Chris Paul. You already know, TA Drinkers, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be back later tonight or later in the morning, whenever you know my sleeping schedule is crazy. We're going to be back after the games, chit-chat, you feel me? I got a spooky feeling that this Game 7 between OKC and the Rockets, it's going to be crazy. Chris Paul don't like James Harden, allegedly. And James Harden don't like Chris Paul, allegedly. And Wes Breezy's going against his old team. It's a lot on the line, man. TA Drinkers, you know what it is, man. T-E-A-A-A-A. Holla back, man. I love y'all. Mwah.